Okay, thank you all for joining us today. We're going to be awarding the 2020 Ruth E. Derfler Memorial Scholarship Award this afternoon to a very, very worthy recipient. Before I get started with talking about the recipient of the award, I just want to say a little bit about the Massachusetts Coalition for Adult Education and a little bit about Ruth Derfler, whose memory we honor with this scholarship. The Massachusetts Coalition for Adult Education champions the rights of all adults to acquire 21st century literacy, English language, and numeracy skills. We firmly believe that acquiring those skills help people achieve economic prosperity, strong families, and vibrant communities for all of us. As the voice of adult basic education in this state, we also lead advocacy in the field of adult basic ed, working with our elected officials and mobilizing our members to take action throughout the legislative process. We're also very well known for our professional development, especially our annual conference called Network, which is the largest adult basic education conference in New England. This scholarship award was established in 2017 in memory of Ruth Derfler, who was the former director of high school equivalency at the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. She was known to everyone in the field of adult basic ed. She was the past president of the coalition. She worked at Scale for many, many years. Scale is one of the adult basic education programs operated by the Somerville Public Schools. She was a beloved colleague of all of ours and also an advocate for countless adult basic education staff and students for her career that spanned more than 40 years. The Memorial Scholarship was established by the Board of Directors of the Mass Coalition for Adult Education in 2017 in Ruth's memory and in honor of her decades of commitment to adult basic ed. The scholarship is funded through the generosity of individual donors, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who made a contribution to this year's scholarship fund, which is allowing us to award $1,000 to this year's recipient. The scholarship criteria are rigorous, and often we have a very difficult decision to make because we have lots of worthy candidates. The scholarship is presented to an adult student who's completed their studies at a Massachusetts adult basic ed program. This individual has either been accepted by an institution of higher education or into a technical or job training program. We look for someone who has demonstrated leadership at their program by supporting other students and someone who's been a leader in their community. The candidate has persisted in the face of challenges, and the candidates, we look for them to have clear goals for their future education plans so that this scholarship that we provide is helping them to achieve a very firm and stated goal for their future. I'd like to speak now about this year's recipient, Stefania Joseph of Boston. Stefania was an ESOL student originally born in Haiti, and she was enrolled in a transition to college program at El Centro de Cardinal, an adult basic education program in the Jamaica Plain neighborhood of Boston. She's currently now enrolled in the Urban College of Boston. Her long-term goal is to become a nurse. Stefania has overcome much adversity and many profound losses in her life. She came to the US in 2018 after enduring domestic violence in her personal life and abuse from other individuals in Haiti. She now lives in a family shelter with her 5-year-old daughter. She lost both of her parents by the time she was 12, her mother when she was an infant, and a teacher of hers took her in to live with her until she was 18 years old, and that teacher also has since passed away. Stefania started school at age 6 and was an excellent student in her homeland. She had been enrolled in a program to become a teacher. She received a scholarship from the Haitian Education Leadership Program. She studied science education at the university level, where she became a leader in her country advocating for gender equality and for the development and betterment of Haiti. She was interested in politics and was enrolled in law school for about 2 years. Unfortunately, she was unable to complete her studies due to issues in her personal life and turmoil in her country. In nominating her, Stefania's teachers described her in glowing terms. One of her teachers said, quote, "Stefania's hard work, attention to details, and passion to learn new concepts and skills have set her apart both as a student and as a professional." She was described as providing great support to her peers and to the program. She volunteered to help organize events at the program, and she also established the Haitian Educational Leadership Organization to help other Haitian students enter the academic world and achieve their potential. Lindy Forrester, who's with us today, and one of the teachers who nominated Stefania, said, and I quote, "It's nothing short of extraordinary to have a student like Stefania, a woman who wakes up in a shelter each day with a hunger for education and learning, who sees education as the path to personal salvation, and who, despite her many setbacks, has a desire to become a nurse so she can help others." Stefania's goals now, as I said, are to eventually become a nurse and to help others, because in her own words, quote, "Help is the center of life. Education is the most powerful weapon I can use to continue to change my environment." It is our honor and pleasure to award the 2020 Ruth E. Derfler Scholarship to Stefania Joseph, who has repeatedly demonstrated her strength, resilience, and faith in a new future. We're so proud of you, Stefania, and before we ask you to speak, I'll just offer a few moments to Lindy, one of your teachers and one of the teachers who nominated you, in case she'd like to say a few words of congratulations before you give your remarks.
Thank you. It is just an honor to be here and to see you amongst all of, these committee members, and for you to be recognized because you deserve it. And for the committee to meet on this special day. Your story speaks for itself, and your commitment to education, as you've said, as the powerful weapon of change it is. You have always used education to change your life. And it has always been the motivator and the vehicle for change for you. That has always been something that's helped you change your environment. And I have no words for, how incredible and inspiring you are as a person, and for your daughter, who I have met virtually, and who is very similar to you. And I am honored to know you and to have worked with you. It's just an honor to know you, and for you to be honored today by the committee.
Thank you,
So,
Lindy.
Congratulations. Thank you. And I'm so glad that we're meeting here with the virus, and that thank you to the committee for putting this together, because I didn't know if we'd be in the ether and if you were still doing this. And this is a real blessing, and thank you all.
Stefania?
Yes. My name is Stefania Joseph. I was born in Haiti. I live with my daughter, who is currently, you just talked about my life. But I can say thanks to this scholarship, this summer, my next class will be English 112 at the Bunker Hill Community, because becoming a nurse is one of the goal I would like to achieve, because I am always interested in doing something that makes a big difference in the ever-changing, challenging world of healthcare, and making a profound contribution within the community. Honestly, I believe this scholarship will award me an opportunity to pursue the career of my dreams. I have the determination, the motivation to achieve my goals and influence others to take responsibility and leadership in their lives, in the young environment. This support will inspire me more to help others, and I will give back to the community, because I lack leadership. When I see leadership, it means many things for me, because without leadership, we can do anything in this life. And I can say I am very thrilled to learn that I am one of the recipients of the MCAE, Derfler Scholarship. I am highly appreciative of your support. Thanks to your support, I will able to continue my education. Thank you so much for your support again. I would like to promise you that I will study very hard in order to help the community to reach the goal, just as you have support me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Stefania. We really look forward to having you come back to tell us how things are going, how your studies are going, and how all your plans are working out. It's just great. Again, we really congratulate you and are so proud to be able to provide you with this support and give you this scholarship.
Thank you so much.